In the quaint town of Battle Creek, Michigan, a food revolution was quietly brewing in the late 19th century. The Kellogg brothers, William Keith Kellogg and John Harvey Kellogg, whose names became synonymous with the world's favorite breakfast cereal, despise each other. We try to reveal the secret that changed the way the world starts its day. From sibling rivalry to accidental discoveries, shocking revelations, delicious twists, and the intense battle with brothers that ignited a $23 billion industry. Let's dive into the crispy, crunchy world of cereal history. Kellogg family origins. The Kellogg brothers, John Harvey and William Keith, were born into a family with a strong commitment to faith and health. Their father, John Preston Kellogg, traced his lineage back to the early days of Hadley, Massachusetts, where a great-grandfather operated a ferry. The Kellogg family's journey led them to Michigan, where John Preston and his second wife, Ann Jeanette Stanley, settled in Tyrone Township. The Kellogg family's faith was deeply rooted in their membership in the Seventh-day Adventist Church. As devout Adventists, they followed a strict vegetarian diet, abstaining from alcohol, cigarettes, tea, coffee, and condiments. Their dietary practices, inspired by church teachings, encouraged limited consumption of eggs and dairy products. John Preston Kellogg played a pivotal role in the establishment of Battle Creek as a hub for Seventh-day Adventist activities, including the relocation of the church's publishing house. Early career. John Harvey Kellogg and William Keith Kellogg received minimal formal education due to their parents' belief in the imminent second coming of Christ. Despite this, John Harvey's passion for teaching led him to become a teacher in Hastings, Michigan at the age of 16. Later, he enrolled in a healthcare program at Russell Troll's Hygiene Therapeutic College in New Jersey, setting the stage for his future in medicine. Meanwhile, young Will Kellogg's entrepreneurial spirit emerged early on as he worked at his father's broom factory. His industrious nature caught the attention of George H. King, who hired Will to manage a broom factory in Dallas, Texas. Will's keen business acumen and salesmanship soon propelled him to success. Dr. John Harvey Kellogg's Battle Creek Sanitarium. In 1876, Dr. John Harvey Kellogg's life took a profound turn when he was appointed director of the Western Health Reform Institute, later renamed Battle Creek Sanitarium. The institution, founded by members of the Seventh-day Adventist Church, aimed to promote health through hydrotherapy, nutrition, and other natural remedies. At the sanitarium, Dr. Kellogg became a fervent advocate of a vegetarian diet, emphasizing the importance of intestinal flora and gut health in overall well-being. He was also an early proponent of the germ theory of disease, highlighting the role of microorganisms in health and illness. The accidental invention of flaked cereal. If you look at what people ate in America in the late 19th century or even the early 20th century, it was very heavy in animal fats, often cured meats. So they're very salty and have a lot of sugar. You would have for breakfast potatoes that were fried in the congealed fat from the night before. A lot of alcohol and caffeine were consumed, as were carbohydrates. And making breakfast was an ordeal. Even if you made porridge or mush, these whole grains took hours to melt down and make into mush or a soft form. So these poor mothers were getting up very early, and they're probably taking care of their children all night. They had to start a wood-burning fire. And so making breakfast was a great ordeal. Amidst the health-focused environment of Battle Creek Sanitarium, an accidental discovery would transform the breakfast industry forever. Dr. John Harvey Kellogg dreamed of flaking cooked grain, believing it would create a nutritious and easily digestible food option for the sanitarium's patients. However, his attempts to produce flakes proved futile. Will Kellogg came home to assist his brother, John Harvey, in running the Battle Creek Sanitarium. Harvey Kellogg sought simple, healthy meals that were nutritious yet easier to stomach than bread. When his brother was called away from the kitchen one day, Will decided to experiment with the mush-like dough left behind. He ran it through the rollers once more, and to his amazement, the flakes emerged thin, crisp, and delicious. Sibling rivalry and the birth of the cereal industry. Kellogg's company pioneered the method of producing flaked cereal because of the discovery's commercial potential. It was desired that it be kept a secret. However, John permitted anyone in the sanitarium to see the flaking process. One of the sanitarium's visitors, Charles William Post, replicated the technique to start his own business. That enterprise grew into Post Cereals and eventually General Foods, which provided Post with his first $1 million. This infuriated Will to the point where he left the sanitarium to start his own company. Will Kellogg worked on developing and marketing flaked cereal. John did not accept a change in the flakes when he proposed adding sugar. As a result, Will started the Battle Creek Toasted Cornflake Company. This signaled the beginning of the brothers' decades-long enmity. Will's Battle Creek Toasted Cornflake Company grew into the Kellogg Company, but John was refused the right to use the Kellogg name. John Harvey started making his own cereal and calling it Kellogg's. And of course, Will, by this time, was investing millions of dollars a year in ads. And he felt that another Kellogg-named product that was not nearly as tasty as his product would harm his company. So he sued John Harvey, and then John Harvey sued Will. And in this lawsuit, even though there were peaks and valleys and agreements and disagreements, Will succeeded in a lawsuit to gain exclusive use of the Kellogg name in the United States, which was later extended to international markets after a legal battle that lasted for almost a decade, going all the way to the Michigan State Supreme Court. Marketing genius. Will Kellogg's marketing genius played a pivotal role in the success of the Kellogg Company. He introduced innovative products such as Rice Krispies and All Bran, revolutionizing the breakfast food industry. Will understood the power of advertising and used it effectively to promote Kellogg's products, earning the company widespread recognition. Most grocers didn't carry his product, so he couldn't ask readers to buy it. Instead, he distributed coupons for free samples and requested that women lobby their local supermarkets to carry Kellogg's cornflakes so that the vouchers could be used. In New York, he even posted a campaign telling the reader to wink at your grocer and see what you get. What you got was a free sample of Kellogg's cornflakes. Will's monthly sales in New York increased from 2 to over 30 carloads thanks to the Wink Day campaign. His cornflake company was the first to provide nutrition information on food labels and the first entrepreneur to give away the first inside-the-box reward to children. Will Kellogg's also changed the regular 3 daily 8-hour shifts at his cereal production to 4 6-hour shifts. Especially in the Great Depression, by establishing a second shift, he and his management produced positions for employees laid off by other businesses and other jobless people in Battle Creek, Michigan. Dr. John Harvey Kellogg's medical innovations. Beyond the cereal industry, Dr. John Harvey Kellogg was a prolific medical innovator. He developed various medical inventions, including a vibrating chair, hydrotherapy equipment, and more. His expertise in gynecological and gastrointestinal surgeries was renowned, and he left a lasting impact on the field of medicine. Dr. Kellogg's legacy also extended to his work in eugenics, which became a contentious aspect of his life. He co-founded the Race Betterment Foundation and advocated for the sterilization of mentally defective individuals, a position that garnered criticism in later years. A breakfast icon. The Kellogg brothers' invention of flaked cereal forever changed breakfast habits worldwide. Their dedication to nutrition and health laid the foundation for the modern cereal industry and inspired countless food entrepreneurs. The Kellogg Company remains a global leader in the food industry, with an extensive portfolio of well-loved brands. John Harvey Kellogg was inducted into the National Inventors Hall of Fame in 2006 for his discovery of tempering and the development of the first dry-flaked breakfast cereal, which changed the conventional American breakfast. As of 2023 data, Kellogg's net worth is $23 billion, with more than 31,000 employees. It acquired Keebler in 2001 for $3.87 billion, and Chicago-based food company RX Bar purchased it in 2017 for $654 million. It has also developed Morningstar Farms and Kashi divisions or subsidiaries, Bare Naked, Natural Touch, Cheez-It, Murray, Austin Cookies, and Crackers. Famous Amos, Garden Burger, and Plantation are Kellogg's other brands. This is the backstory of your favorite breakfast. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more epic videos.